Hello. I'm once again recording in a weird setting. It's my car. Um, Hope the camera's not too bad for you. But yesterday was December 6th. I did not record the journal 8, which is this one, yesterday. So today's December 7th, and there'll be another journal later today. But yesterday was a very difficult day, which I'll just jump right into it right from the beginning. The moment I wake up, I need to help someone very dear to me with some adversity they're going through. And I didn't have that much time because I had to go to class. So I tried to help them as much as I could in the moment, but I had to leave and go to class. And so class was fine, but the thing that I'm really trying to help them with in that moment was belief in themselves. Yeah, that's grammatically correct. And it's something that not everyone is perfect with. I don't know if anyone's perfect with it, really, but to some extent you do have to believe in yourself. And while it's going to vary and while it's going to change, there needs to be some sort of baseline that you can rely upon. And that's sort of what I was trying to help with, but I had to go to class. And so class was fine. I managed to go to every single one yesterday, which means the fact that it's been a week since I started this, roughly. And I only did that once on my Monday, Wednesday sections. That's a little pathetic, but whatever. I got to every single one yesterday, and all of them were fine. Nothing too special. The most interesting tidbit is probably about peacekeeping and successes and failures. Successes being Cyprus, failures being Bosnia, like stuff like that. It's interesting. So let's see. After class, I went back home. I'm still feeling under the weather, so my plan was to recharge at home and go to the gym after to hit legs, which, if you are a loyal journal watcher, you'll know that I skipped legs the day before. Well, I skipped the gym in totality the day before. So that was my plan, was to go home and to recharge, because I needed to. I was tired. Whatever. I thought that would be beneficial. So I go to the gym. I meet up with the person that I'm trying to help, and it just ended up being apparent that I needed to talk to them more than we really needed to go into the gym. And so that's what we did. And the real lesson here is, for me at least, is that when you make a mistake, you cannot beat yourself up about it. Yes, it's fine to feel the emotions that you feel of sorrow or pity or anything like that. But, eventually you'll have to face up to the consequences and deal with them, and try to make it a positive thing, make it a lesson learned. And it's corny, but there's a reason why cliches are cliches, and that's what I kept trying to drive home. So that takes a while. I go home and I eat dinner and do some homework. I have this assignment that's like, it's pretty easy, but it's so just what's the word babe. No, the word is not babe. I'm just blanking on the word. The point is, the assignment stank. It's a statistics assignment. And I pretty much just had to repeat the same thing 4 times over, interpreting data. 3 were statistically significant and one wasn't. And it was based on chi-squares and t-tests and correlations and bivariate regression. Anyways, I don't enjoy that stuff at all. It's just not for me. So at this point, the night seems like it's gonna be over, and it's not. The night would only continue. My mom got COVID real bad, and she has leukemia. I don't think she'll mind me really saying this. And she needed to go to the ER, and so that's what we did. I took her to the ER. She sat in the back. Trying your best to social distance with someone in a car is tough. Imagine saying social distance in 2023. Anyways, so she wanted me to go home, and I did go home. But I was staying up to see if she got released or whatnot. I stayed up for as long as I could, but what that meant was, well, I'll get to that in the journal tonight. Yeah, so it's been a few not so good days in a row, but the one thing I'll say is journaling has made me aware of what my baseline happiness is, and it's higher than I thought. So that's good, and I feel centered, and I feel as if I've mentioned this before. In fact, I know I have. I feel more centered and grounded, or whatever word you want to use, and I'm glad. With that being said, though, yesterday was like a 4.2 maybe. Yeah, sometimes you're just gonna have these days, and that's okay.